was a showcase concert on the River Spree. Music journalists from 13 countries were on board. They were invited to the German capital by the government's initiative to promote young talent.
You're a giant to all what you've seen so far. Swallowing those pills is not the appropriate reply.
Me and my drummer presented themselves below deck. The indie pop duo is one of Germany's hottest up-and-coming acts.
Travel lights won't shine as long as you don't know where you're going. And this is not the kind of girl that I used to know. And there are more hearts pumping like your own. Don't you dare to hurt mine.
A gente tem uma tendência.
In Brazil, we mostly play American, British, and above all, Brazilian music. But I have a feeling Brazilians would like this kind of music.
We're very aware that, Germany's got a very rich musical landscape and they're making a whole host of different kinds of music. But we're more likely to go, that's from Berlin, something electronic.
Berlin is famous for its electronic music scene. The three members of I Heart Sharks moved to the German capital from Dresden, New York and London, drawn by the city's electro vibe.
The idea behind I Heart Sharks is to take this German electronic and industrial style and mix it with the emotional and gritty style of British music.
Next stop, Hamburg, the home of German hip-hop and indie rock. But the city also has a thriving electronic scene. Smallville Records is a Hamburg record shop that specializes in house music. The shop owners have also established their own record label, small but internationally recognized. When it comes to electronic music, Germany's a world market leader.
Germany is an avant-garde country as far as music is concerned. The Brazilian electronic scene is growing, and there's a lot of German influence.
These lopsided towers have given Hamburg's famous Reeperbahn a new look. This fall, the legendary Mojo Club is set to reopen here, designed as a classic theatre. In the 1990s, the club was a magnet for world-famous DJs and live acts specialising in dance floor jazz. The movers and shakers of the Hamburg music scene are proud of their city's reputation as the stronghold of independent labels in Germany. But conquering the international music market is a real challenge.
We're lucky at Bureau B because it's a label that sells 70% of its records abroad. That's because we release the kind of music people associate with Germany, electronic music. But other styles of music, like pop music from Germany, have a much harder time on the international market because of the language barrier.
Back to Berlin, the biggest music scene in Germany, and a tour of the world-famous Hansa studios. For over 30 years, big-name acts have been recording here, like David Bowie, Depeche Mode, and U2. But since the early 90s, clubs like Tresor have turned Berlin into Europe's electronic capital. Berlin DJs now tour the globe, and techno fans from around the world make a pilgrimage to the city.
The London producers that come out to play in Berlin and work in Berlin have come here and they try and bring a little bit of the spirit of that back to their shows in London.
At the Watergate Club next door, visitors from abroad get a sampling of German beats. Electronic musicians around the world create their sounds with the help of German companies like Native Instruments, a market leader in computer-based music production.
German craftsmanship combined with our involvement in the music scene, these two things are the key to our success.
Last stop, the Melt Festival, held at a defunct industrial site in the former East Germany. The highlight of the foreign journalists' musical tour features 130 acts performing for 20,000 fans. British band Block Party is among the international headliners, but the 3-day festival features plenty of local talent too.
I had a lot of a festival, but wasn't like this. It's a big industrial area and 7 big stages and huge lineups. It's really amazing. Yeah.
Now we see it all put into practice. Finally, we get to dance.
The foreign music journalists got an insider's look at Germany's electronic music scene, and they'll be sharing their impressions with music fans around the world.